It's kind of drizzling. I am in Huni-Valley, Huni-Valley Senior High School. But it's drizzling, but it's okay. So we can handle it, Abi.
Yes, we can.
I am with Mr. Edu. He's the head of the school. Of course, you mentioned his full name. I say, I have heard, let me go straight to the point. There's a student here called Constance. Who is Constance? How did she get here?
It's an experience. It's a very good experience. During the admissions, when the student look, when they brought their names, you have seen names. They will go for, and we have this online registration.
Okay.
So the student does not need to come to campus to register before she comes. They can just register at home and then report. So the day of reporting, I was there when my senior husband says, "Hey, sir," I said, "What is it?" So there's a woman who has come here with her husband. I said, "What? Are they bringing a word?" He said, "No, the woman is herself the word."
Amazing.
I said, "How?" So I asked, "How old is she?" She told me she is 55 years. I said, "Hey."
Uganda, Gambia, Ethiopia, not only that, Rwanda, just to mention a few. La 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 la
Okay, so we'll see how we can manage. So I just went around and I found her. I called her and she came.
Was she in a uniform?
No, it's in a check.
She's in a check?
Yes.
She came here in a check?
Yes, student check. So she was ready for classes. So I went to her, greeted her, and then she told me her name. And I said, "Okay, so I would like to see you in my office." Then she agreed, so I came back to my office. Then I called the senior house mistress with the domestic team, and then I said, "What you told me I have seen. We as the management will have to strategize to see how we can let her feel comfortable and at home here." And so we talked about one or two things and those things. And then when I finished with the management, I said I have also called her to come. So when she comes, we also meet her and then tell her our expectations and how she can also mingle with the student, and then we take part in the school life at Huni-Valley. And so we did it. When we finished with the conversation and she was going, I realized that she was happy. And so that is how come we welcomed Madame Constance. As for me, I call her C-Connie.
C-Connie.
For short. So we welcomed her to the campus.
Amazing. I'm definitely going to have a conversation with her.
Okay.
But I'm just picturing, so she walked in here with a chobos and a mattress,
yes,
like
just like any other student. And so by the conversation with her, I realized that she meant business. She was ready for school. And I was surprised to know that she went through the basic school, wrote the BEC examination. And when I talked...
Passed!
Yes, passed. And when I talked to her, I realized that her language was also good. Apparently, she told me she started some time ago. She couldn't because of one or two things. And so at this juncture, she's saying that she can make use of the opportunity that is available to go through the senior high school. I said, fine, that is good. And so every kind of support that we need to give you as management, we will do it. And that is how come she is comfortable here. And so if you had heard Auntie Connie is around, I don't want to call her Auntie Connie because she's one of my students. But
she's like, Madame Connie.
Madame Connie. But she's older than me. She's older than me.
She's older. Yeah, she is. I know you love to hear from her. Don't worry, I'll talk to her. But she on the day of admission, she came with a husband.
Yes.
Did you speak to the husband?
I didn't see. By the time I went there, the husband had left. Yes. But it was later that my wife's headmaster called to tell me that an elder in his church, that's the church of Presbyterian Church of Ghana, is in the school. Said, "Oh, don't worry, it's Constance. I've met her already."
Amazing.
And then we talked. So she's an elderly person in town.
In town.
She's respectable in the church too. By what the headmaster of the Presby school, secondary Presby DHS, told me.
So this is I'm really amazed. My first time. You know, recently we had it came into the news of somebody, an elderly person who finished. I don't know if it was JHS or SHS but we did not get to hear an in-depth story of her. But this one, you hear things. Don't worry, we'll get there. And she's been in here for is it up to a year?
No, they are not. The first semester
she's in Form 1 now.
She's in Form 1. So the first semester she was here fully, wrote the exams, and then went home.
Okay.
And then they have reported for the second semester, which is barely about 3 weeks.
Okay.
They are in the third week.
Okay.
But we saw them writing exams.
Sure.
They are going to end their semester this week. By 28, all of them will have to vacate. And then we promote them the same day.
Amazing.
To Form 2. So she's a candidate for Form 2.
Amazing.
So straight away I can say that she has almost completed the first year.
The first year.
And she's about to enter into second year.
Amazing. So sir, after the first semester, did you get any opportunity to get a feedback from her, as in how the first semester was like for her?
Yes, I called her after the exams. I called her to find out how did you say? Oh, say it's just like that. I have gone through all these things, so it's one of the exams I have taken, and so it was not a difficult thing at all. So
Amazing.
I asked whether you are sure you can do better. I said, oh, say I can do better.
Amazing. And here, because it's a school institution, you know, she's going to be managed by student leaders who are way younger than her.
Yes.
They could be, she could be their mother and all that. Have the prefect body walked to you sometimes and said, this woman that she's in the school, she's like this, she's like that?
Just fortunately for us, just as we did for the domestic team, I mean the house mistresses, and then we also did that for the prefect. But the prefect had left. So they have completed the exams and they have left.
Okay.
And so now new ones have taken over. This new Form 2s who are in, they took it over from their colleagues. And the way those who have left related with Kwane is the same way they have. And so they have not come to complain.
Okay.
And Kwane herself has not given herself the problem to them for them to complain.
Okay.
And so that is one thing I can say about it.
Okay. But generally, how do you see this? Is this something that you think, it's fine? I mean, any parent out there, or a grown-up out there who is willing, have that courage to enter into a school and say, I want to start education. Is this something that you encourage?
I am in for fully.
Amazing.
I support them. That anyone who will come, it is because we are working with the government policy. They must go through the basic school, get the certificate to come. But even if the government is going to craft a policy that says that if somebody wants to come to secondary school and has the requisite knowledge, you interview that person and think that the person can cope up with the secondary school to come and enter, we'll be in. We encourage more of them to do that.
Amazing.
Because you know the government was previously spending on non-formal education, but if they can integrate themselves into the formal one once and for all, that is you meet Connie and see how you chat, how she moves with the student, how she has been absorbed into the system.
Amazing.
That's what we are expecting any parent out there. If you feel that you can come, you can't jump to senior high school as at this moment because there's no policy.
That's illegal.
But go through the BEC, write the exams, get yourself placed, and come to the school. We'll welcome you.
if you have the courage.
Yes, it's the word is courage.
It's courage.
And she's in. You will love her.
Amazing.
How she moves with them, how she gets to the dining hall, eats with them. They are virtually her kids.
Amazing.
But at the dining hall, you don't see that thing there. They move as students, and that is the underlying factor.
Amazing. So guys, it's an era of free SHS. Madam Kone has taken advantage. What do you think about this video? I am going in there to meet Madam Kone for a conversation, turn on the notification.
Ooh, Maluyo. Nyekumala, Maluma. Nyekumala, Maluma. Maluyo. Nyekumala, Maluma.